Good morning from Virgen del Socorro. The road that leads from Virgen del Socorro to San Miguel is a classic Costa Rican birding site. It leads from a little valley with a river all the way through beautiful secondary forests up into the hills. And the birding is excellent on both sides of this gravel road. Granted, it's probably more productive if you're familiar with the vocalizations of lots of Costa Rican birds, because they can be really hard to spot here, all the way up in the canopy.
The famed San Miguel Virgen del Socorro road starts at an unassuming turnoff from the Ruta 126, about 5 kilometers north of Cinchona. It descends into the canyon to a bridge where we spend a good chunk of time. As we walk into the hills a bit more, activity is picking up. But while we see and mostly hear a lot, most encounters are short glimpses. This broad-billed motmot is a nice exception. The road continues up to the other side of the canyon, through more beautiful forests. This is a good spot for raptors as well. A short-tailed hawk catches our eye but challenges my scoping ability. This broad-winged one is more cooperative. The forests eventually give way to some beautiful farmland, alive with sparrows, grass quits and more. But it's the nearby reservoir that holds the next surprise. While empty of waterfowl and decidedly uncharming, 4 thirsty swallow-tailed kites provided quite the show. It was a very nice birding morning that left me wishing for more time to explore the forests. But there are some other spots nearby that deserved some attention too. A stop at the Cinchona Café is almost mandatory if you're this close to it. And then there's the Laguna Hule, a crater lake that seemed intriguing. Cinchona might very well be one of the most famous birding stops in the country. It's a little cafe and mirador overlooking the San Fernando waterfall. But even more so, it's famous for the birds the feeders attract. I've come here time and time again, even with people identifying as non-birders, and they're all a little closer to identifying as birders when they leave. I'd never been in the afternoon, so this was going to be interesting. My hoped-for buff-fronted quail dove did not show up, and 3:30 p.m. is definitely not the best time to stop here. But it's still a lovely place, with great views of great birds. Much like the other side of the canyon, the road back to San Miguel can be good for raptors. But try as I might, I couldn't even find the resident bat falcons on this afternoon. Oh well, still a lovely day. We still had the Laguna Hule for the next morning.
The area around San Miguel has some other interesting spots as well. Here we are at the Laguna Hule, which is surrounded by beautiful forests. And while the forest around the Laguna is great, the birding here is somewhat strenuous. It's just not so easy to pay attention to birds when you have to pay attention to every step you take. It is super nice from a hiking perspective, but I'm lugging my scope around and it's just not the right path for trying to walk as quietly as you can.
But enough of the complaining. In just about 24 hours we saw plenty of great birds and left convinced of many others that we had missed. If anything, I'd probably stay one more night in San Miguel next time and double down on the birding at Virgen del Socorro. That forest looked seriously cool. You know what else looks seriously cool? Our bird shirts. Check them out, link down below. Thanks for watching, see you soon. Happy birding. Ciao.